What do you mean it would be easier to believe me if I didn't call out as much? I'm doing my best here, Tony. Listen, if you don't believe me, you can come to the funeral. This job is priority to me as much as shoveling rocks for $8 an hour could be to anyone.
You better get in here. The water's going to get cold.
Can today just be a warning, please? Just consider it a probation period. If I miss another day, I know I'm not welcome back. Tony, please, I can't lose this job. Don't do this to me today. Tony? Tony, hello?
How can you be so content with all of this?
I'm not. But this is our life. We got to make the best of it. You know, you suck up all the discontentment in this room and you don't leave none for me. What do you want from me?
I want you to show me how you really feel every once in a while. Let me know I'm not alone in feeling this way.
Then we'd both be miserable. Oliver, are you ready to go?
Gas prices are up, employment is down, but happy holidays anyway. Notice the critical thinking is required. In other news, 2 panthers were spotted just west of the St. John's in the past month. That's pretty astounding, considering the Florida panther population lingers at around 100 total. While statistics show that you are more likely to die from a lightning strike, we still feel necessary to inform you to use caution while hiking and camping in the Florida wilderness. In over 100 years, there have been only 20 documented reports of fatal panther attacks, mostly involving young children. Wildlife experts say if you come in contact with a panther, your best bet is to remain still, as fleeing may trigger their predator instinct. That's why I stay out of the woods. Weather this week couldn't be any more beautiful. In the cool 60s with little chance of rain, perfect weather to get those Christmas decorations up outside or visit your favorite camping spot before the bitter Florida winter rolls in.
Yeah, things got pretty rough there for a while. Really saw the dark side of the moon, bottom of the valley, you know. But eventually, met me this little lady right here. Settled myself down. Well, she settled me down. Tightened up my bootstraps, got my resume typed up, got me a job that requires a suit. Now I got health insurance and shit. Not too bad, not too bad. So how about you? How you been?
I'm trying, you know, just doing that trying thing.
Yeah, man, you know, I'm really sorry about what happened to your mama. It's just shit, you know?
Your retirement is just around the corner, right?
Yeah, about 6 months or so. Tara and I were just gonna get away and go to the mountains for a while.
You and her were just so funny to me about that. You guys were definitely made for each other.
Well, you know, she changed me, you know, and always struggled with trying to find the meaning of life until she came along and made me see the light.
Mom always thought she made you miserable.
Oh, I was always full of discontent. Yes. Tara showed me why. Made me a better person.
How's Oliver holding up?
You know, it's hard to tell. He's just like me in all the worst ways. You never know what he's thinking or feeling. And he's always wearing a grin, but you just never know what's going on behind it. We're going to get away. We're going to go away for the weekend at one of Tara's favorite campsites.
What's wrong, Mom? Sometimes, Oliver, sometimes I just feel sad for the world.
How come?
They don't know what's already theirs. They waste their lives working for something that already belongs to them. They spend time to make money to live, or pretend to live. This is life. This is life. This is all I want. Is that so much to ask for?
It's okay, Ma.
How are you going to slip away for a sesh without your Uncle Jim?
Terribly sorry for your loss, David. It's such a damn shame. But I do hope you can find some relief in knowing that she's not suffering any longer.
I do some.
Have you spoken to Oliver about your condition yet?
No, I haven't. I've been waiting on the right time, and it's just, well, you know what happened.
It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not about my health. It's about the happy ending, you know, that I'm not going to get. No, my family's not going to get it. And now the end is here. And fucking miserable as life was, I'm so frustrated with myself for ever believing it could have been any different.
These feelings are normal, Dave. Especially at a time like this. But you're strong. And you have a son who loves you. These feelings will pass. But it's important that you talk to Oliver so he can be there to help you.
I'm not finished being here for him yet.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much, man. Appreciate you meeting.
Yeah, not a problem. I was like, this guy's got me meeting him at a church. Yeah, that's definitely a first.
It's not bad, man.
That's all good. So, you know, what's going on here anyway? A wedding or something?
Funeral, actually. Yeah.
Oh, shit, somebody close?
Yeah, my mom.
Oh, shit, I don't know, I feel like I should. You said you were gonna get 80, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me knock off $20 and you can consider it my condolences.
Shit, neat. Thank you, man. Thanks again.
Not a problem.
How you doing, Oliver?
I'm just glad all that's over with.
Yeah, you and me both. You know, if your mom was here, she'd have found some way to politely have us thrown out. You couldn't take that woman anywhere without causing a stir. Sure was fun, though.
Yeah. Remember that time we went to Disney? Concession dude told her $6.25 for a soda.
Yeah, she slowly backed away from that stand if that man had leprosy.
She just belted out this scream so loud, I swear you could hear it throughout the park. So much rage.
She was full of frustration. Started out as hope. You know, when we were younger, she was going to change the world. She was a bright light. As the world tends to do, it snuffed it out. She was full of anger. All I could do was watch it build up and overflow. You know, most people don't know how to take that. I actually loved it. She had a lot of compassion for people. Didn't give a damn about what they thought. That's certainly a combination to be admired.
Yeah. Life's gonna be pretty boring without her around to shake things up.
Well, we just have to do our best to carry the torch for her. Scream at overpriced drinks and spit on an occasional basis. So how you doing, hon?
I just wish we could stay out there forever.
Me too.
So you had a good time, Ollie?
Heck yeah, I'm with Mom. I wish we could live there.
Well, you know, even if we did live in the woods, it wouldn't excuse you from school.
I know, but at least school would be a little less bullshitty.
What do you mean?
Come on, Dad. I know half the stuff they teach me won't be applicable and the other half is lies. At least if you guys were my teachers, I'd be learning what I need to know.
Well, see, school has actually taught you something valuable. It's preparing you to sort out the bullshittiness from life. You know, it's the same in the real world. Pointless routines and lies.
Which is why I agree with Mom.
See what you done, Tara?
Well, you can't argue with us. Society is mostly bullshitty. This past week out there in the woods, we didn't have to worry about money. No politics, no pop culture. Just family and nature. It just makes me sad to think that we're voluntarily subjecting ourselves to the bullshittiness.
Well, you know, if everybody who thought like us rejected themselves from society, we wouldn't have much of a chance to change it. I think it's our duty to return.
I think this society is past the point in changing. I see two choices, conform or escape, and I refuse to conform to that madness.
We should never go back.
Are you suggesting that we never go back home?
I'm suggesting that we never go back to prison. If we really want to honor Mom's memory, I feel like we need to leave all this bullshit behind.
I'm sure that's what your mother would have wanted. But do you know what that entails? Life would be a struggle daily just to survive.
Dad, you're gonna retire in a little bit less than a year and be expected to live on a little bit less than what you actually need. I've watched you work your ass off my entire life, only to see that there's no light at the end of that tunnel. And I don't want that. I mean, we're gonna struggle to survive no matter what. It might as well be on our terms instead of trying to comply with some system that you and I both know is bullshit. We're not leaving anything behind. There's nothing back there for us. Our own family doesn't understand. Maybe we are just crazy. I don't know. But I know that world isn't for us.
You're so much like your mother and so much like me when I was your age.
Dad, I'm serious.
I know you are. I know you are.
I refuse to sit around and wait for life to push us to the point that it left Mom at.
Okay. Let's just take a moment.
For
Okay.
what? For what? To talk ourselves out of something that you and I both know is right?
I'm not trying to talk you out of anything. I just want to be as prepared as possible. Being in the wilderness does sound liberating. But when our camping supplies run out, we don't know the first thing about hunting or edible plants. We are not survivalists.
I would rather die trying out there than die trying back there. At least I feel like we have an honest shot. Nature's not systematically tampered with to stack the odds against us. We can learn. We can do this together.
Let me paint you a picture. It's your first day without cigarettes. You already have a migraine from lack of water. Your head and your stomach are turning from nicotine withdrawal. You're nauseous and dizzy. You're not sure if the little water you had to drink was sterilized enough. Your heart is pounding and pulsating through your head, and you can't catch your breath. There's no running back to Walgreens to get Tylenol, and there's no going back to your cold sheets and your AC and the comfort of your home. You know, there'll be suffering, but no time for suffering. Again, I'm not trying to discourage you. I just want you to know what you're signing up for.
I know. I want to do this.
All right. Okay.
Yeah?
There's no going back.
No going back.
Okay, you ready?
You sure you don't want to do this?
I think you have more to say than I do. It'll speak just fine for me.
Okay. Well, I'm ready then.
Let's do it. Record.
Hello, my name is Oliver Metalski. I'm speaking on behalf of myself and my father, Dave Metalski. Thoreau suggested, if a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music that he hears, however measured or far away. Don't come looking for us. We don't want to be found. We are safe, and this is our choice. We will not be returning home, as we have decided to make a home outside of a society that we can no longer live within. A society that we are at odds with at the coarse parts of who we are. A society that involuntarily supports a system which allow unforgivable acts against humanity. A system that places no value on life. A system that creates imaginary value, imaginary debt, imaginary laws, imaginary fears, and very real misery, fueled by seemingly unalterable inequality woven within the fabrics of its foundation. I would love for things to be different, but they're not. I would love for people to be treated equally, but they're not. It would be great if the American dream were true, but it isn't. I'd like for things to be different, but I cannot waste any more of my life hoping. We would love to stay, but we can't. I know, to some, they will call it running away. It is. We are running away. We are running like hell. Would you apologize for running from something that you know in your heart is wrong? Some will not understand. Some will understand, but won't want to admit it because they're just comfortable enough. But when corporations are treated like humans, and humans are treated like inventory, when liars are crowned and innocents cuffed, when you have to spend your whole life killing yourself to barely break even. Someone like my father would have had to work 300 years to make what the CEO of his company makes in one. I don't see how anyone can be comfortable. We've been indoctrinated our whole lives to believe that this is the only way, that this is life. Life is just unfair. You work hard, and maybe you'll be okay. If not, that's life. That is not life. That is an imaginary system that makes slavery out of life, that puts a price tag on everything, including you. There is no debt. There is no money. It is made up, and we refuse to waste one more moment of our precious lives running from an imaginary problem, chasing an imaginary dream. We're gonna be as free as we possibly can be by trying to survive under the canopy of nature, freeing ourselves from the monetary chains of a broken and corrupt system. We may fail, and I'm okay with that. I'd rather die living than live dying. That's it.
You had that locked and loaded, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Up you and everything you stand for.
See, you should have done this. Took me 5 minutes to say what you summed up in 5 seconds.
I couldn't have said that any better than you.
Right, let's do this.
All right, let's get as much packed as we can and keep common use stuff accessible.
Should have about 3 hours left of sunlight. Maybe we should head in, get far enough in so we won't be bothered. Get a temporary camp set up.
Yeah, I think that's good. We can stay focused on ground cover tomorrow.
Sounds good. Oh, yeah. There it is. Never go back. Never go back. Day 1. That fleeting window between feeling the freedom from the monetary chains of the life you have escaped and bearing the weight of your unexplored new world. This almost seemed too easy. It's like feeling restrained your whole life. And then something happens that makes you see that the restraints are imaginary and you are free as you want to be. And it's just a matter of walking away. Kicking myself for waiting 30 years to do this. I guess everyone has their breaking point. I know that these feelings are being filtered through a honeymoon mentality before the reality sets in, but I feel fucking fantastic. I feel like we were just born, that our real lives just begun. Like the world is ours, weightless. Every step away from the car, away from what we used to call life, I feel more and more alive, pulsing with excitement. All of my complacent senses are coming to life. I can feel it. I can feel everything. No distractions, freedom. We might have our spot here. What do you think?
Yeah, it's good. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and get the tent set up if you want to go out and find some firewood.
Okay, that sounds good.
Hey. Hey, listen, we have enough food to last for a few weeks, but I don't want to wait until we run out to start gathering and hunting food. So we'll leave from our own supplies tonight, and then we'll look for huntable food while we're on the move tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds good. And Dad, by the way, I just want to say thank you. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited.
I am too. So thank you.
Are you okay, Mom?
I'm better than okay, Ollie. Isn't this so beautiful?
Yes.
It's all free. The sun for heat and light, the moon at night, wood to build a fire or construct a home, wild plants and animals for nourishment. It's all so much more beautiful than the life we created and slapped price tags on. Hey, what do you call a millionaire and a common man in the woods?
I don't know.
People. Just people.
Tent's done. Oliver! Ollie! Hey. Hey, you okay? What's wrong?
She's gone, Dad. She's gone.
Oh,
She's
I
gone.
know. I know.
Maybe we could have saved her.
Can't torture yourself with what ifs. What ifs won't bring her back. It'll just lend to your suffering.
I know. It just hurts.
It will hurt. That's natural. There's just too many unknowns to find comfort in death. We just have to keep going. We have to keep her alive in our memories.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, tent's ready. We should get the firewood back before the hot dogs spoil.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's to our last store-bought meat. Do you have to smoke every time you eat?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think I have to. It just makes everything a little easier.
Everything?
Well, yeah. I mean, getting up and getting motivated in the morning makes meals taste better, helps get me through my day. Heck, even when I'm ready for nighttime, shuts down the old brain.
Everything. How much you have left?
I don't know.
Well, how long is that gonna last you?
I don't know. About 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Maybe more. 3. Should be okay.
What you gonna do when you run out? Are you gonna be able to handle that?
Out here, I think so. But I don't know. I hope so.
When I quit, I sure was miserable. Man, you didn't want to be around me. Boy.
I don't know. I mean, I think I'll be all right. I think it's more a solution to a problem that doesn't exist anymore, you know?
So why don't you just quit now?
No.
No, thank you. You better conserve.
Well, I think the hot dogs are about done.
Hey, they sure smell good, or is that your stuff?
Probably the stuff, but while hot dogs may taste good, they smell like someone boiled them in some dirty toilet water.
Man, can I eat it first?
Sorry, Dad.
You got to take our last piece of easy meat and shit it all up.
It keeps hitting me all over again. We're living in the woods. And we're not going back. I get excited all over again.
Yeah. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything back at the car because I didn't want to come off as trying to talk you out of it, because I am excited too. I'm also terrified. Real people don't do this. Normal people don't just leave everything behind to go live in the woods. And even if they did, it wouldn't change the fact that this is uncharted territory for me personally. And it has been a long time since I stepped into uncharted territory.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, I just want you to know, if I seem hesitant, it isn't because I'm not with you on this 100%. I'm just a little terrified.
I understand, Dad. I'm scared, too. I think it's just temporarily taking a back seat to the excitement, you know? Did you hear that?
Yeah. Sounds like coyotes.
Doesn't sound like there's more of them.
Yeah. They're coming closer.
How is it that we come out here every year to camp and everything seems peachy? But the first night that we decide to call this home, we got fucking coyotes gathering around us. On the first night.
I don't think they could bother us.
Sounds like they're surrounding us.
They're just moving through.
What's funny?
Yeah. It just amuses me, and I'm guilty of it too. It amuses me that we think the world revolves around us. Same as society. Something happens on the other side of the world. And we unnecessarily wrap our heads around it, trying to create a connection between what it has to do with our lives. We are coyotes in the distance, just moving through, not thinking a damn thing about us. And yet we sit here in fear, convinced that they are inspiring a plan that revolves around us. Terrorists around the world don't even know we exist. And neither do the coyotes.
Yeah. Everything's connected.
Oh, God. Go to bed.
Yeah, all right. Good night.
You know, I'm tired of this sticker lid poking me in the ass. Let's change sides, all right? You can have it a while.
I'll tell you what, you slide under me, I'll go over top. What do you think?
Okay.
Where'd you go?
Shave.
Dad, living in the woods, you don't have to shave.
I shave every morning. It's just something I like to do. Man needs something sure in life. Compass of time, if you will. I think routine is important.
I get that. I thought it was a little funny, but I get that. What is that?
When I was on the way to the creek, I turned over a few rocks and thought we'd get a taste of what's on the future menu.
All right, I guess we're gonna do this.
You gonna do it? You got it, son? Well, let's see if you taste like chicken.
Let's eat a cricket. Taking in every texture.
It does not taste like chicken.
Tastes like freedom.
Well, I just picked a piece of freedom out of my teeth.
Yeah. But it's better than starvation.
Yeah. Well, I'd say we have 20 days max supplies left. And no day like today to get our surviving on.
All right, well, let's do it. So you're just going to,
I'm reading.
Okay. We called it the day of the Last Supper. We would eat again, but this was a perfectly terrible culmination of lasts. We ran out of water this afternoon. I smoked my last bowl this morning. The last of our rations are gone. And this is my last cigarette. On the day of the Last Supper, shit gets real.
Why don't you put it out halfway?
Because this is my last cigarette. As Thoreau explained, man's capacities have never been measured, nor are we to judge what we cannot do by any precedents. So little has been tried. What people say you cannot do, you try, and find you can. I don't think Thoreau was a smoker. Maybe I wasn't cut out for this. No. That is just weakness talking. I feel like I'm gonna fucking die. All I feel is weakness. All my strength is gone.
You okay?
No.
Well, you're gonna be okay.
I don't know. Could it have been the water?
No, I'd be doubled up next to you. I think it's nicotine withdrawal. What hurts?
Everything. My head. Nauseous.
Well, you can sleep it off. You got all the time in the world. Isn't that great?
It's overwhelming.
We'll head down to the creek, see if I can catch some fish. Let me come back with some water and boil it before I cast my line.
Okay. I'm just gonna lay here and die. It's hard to describe pain when it reaches a level that you have never felt before. There is nothing to describe it to. I am certain that many have felt worse, but this is a personal low for me. At this state, against my better judgment, I would consider death an improvement to this current condition. I can't think straight. I feel like swords are piercing through my brain. And the worst is that I feel like the feeling will never pass. I can know that that is a lie and still feel that it's true all at once. Every thought seems overwhelming. Everything is spinning. I would sleep it off if I could sleep. All I can do is lay here and hurt. If pain is weakness leaving the body, I have a fuck of a lot of weakness. The first chapter of Bradford Angier's book, How to Stay Alive in the Woods, boldly proclaims, every necessity is free.
I still
Wild food is free for the picking.
Too afraid to climb. You walked right up and stood by my side and said, the old world is over. Stand on my shoulders and see that the new world's just begun.
Meat for the taking.
Bravery called to me, took me by the hand, said
Fire for the lighting.
fear is all in my head, because the kings were telling lies, spoiling fruit
And shelter for the satisfaction of building.
and let you starve under.
The wilderness is too big to fight. Yet, for those of us who take what it freely offers, nature will furnish every necessity.
You know what's sad?
What's that?
People die from starvation every day.
Hunger is a decision caused by human beings who refuse to make a different decision.
What do you mean?
Well, on a personal level, look at us. We have our meat, our spruce soup, which has more vitamins in it than a $3 glass of orange juice. I mean, we're nourished. We made a decision to escape a system that refuses to make a different decision. A system that prioritizes money, not hunger. There's no scarcity of food.
There's no scarcity of poverty either. Ooh.
You okay?
Yeah, just a headache. You know, poverty is shit.
Yeah. Poverty is an illusion. The idea that one does not possess enough of something that has imaginary value is absurd. We have nothing yet want for nothing. I mean, I feel rich.
Are you sure you're out of weed?
I'm serious.
No, I know you are. Your mother was that way. She reserved no reverence for the almighty dollar. Where you were born, we were coming home from a camping trip. She stopped and bought a scratch off, $5 scratch off.
Price per barrel of oil fell to $1.40, announced the head of the U.S. Federal Energy Administration after President Ford withheld a portion of the original $2 fee. Not everybody is happy with the president, it seems, as he received his second assassination attempt in 7
Oh, hey.
I got you some bottle caps.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, how'd we do on our scratch off? Did we win? What? Did we win something?
We won 200.
Yes!
Wait.
What?
We won 200.
Huh?
But
What? Ooh, why is that homeless man over there so dang happy?
I thought he needed it more. I know he needed it more.
That could have been our car payment. $200. Why did you give it away?
He does not have a home. 5 minutes ago, you didn't have $200, and you still don't now. Yet he has $200. It's a beautiful thing.
Wow. I don't see it like that. I don't see it like that at all, Tara. You know, 5 minutes ago, I had $200. And now it's gone, and I didn't even get to touch it.
That is a perfect lesson in economics.
I'd like to appreciate what you're saying. Because I know I look like an asshole right now, but for $200,
2 pieces of paper.
2 powerful pieces of paper. Even you would have to agree with that, or you wouldn't have been inclined to give it away.
They are powerful. They empowered us to do something really good. Be the change.
I think I'm ready to scatter her ashes.
Okay, well, let's do it in the morning, sunrise.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's time. I don't think I'll ever be ready to let go, but it is time.
All right. Let's get ready for bed.
Okay. Good night, son.
Good night.
Here, be by the heart. Keep me company. Oh, I love you.
Dad, did you hear that? What the fuck is that?
Oh, I think
That's more coming. Those are feral hogs.
oh, they're just moving through. I think they smelled the food.
Dad, you okay?
Yeah. You okay?
I'm good, man. Just pissed at myself. So set on getting those things out here I didn't think could have been food for a week.
It's all right.
Would have been good, though.
They'll be back.
Did you hear that screaming?
Well, you did sound a bit like a lunatic.
I'm all lamped up. I think I'm just gonna strike the fire back up.
All right, well, remember we gotta get up at sunrise.
All right, well, I'm just gonna stay up. I'll see you in the morning, all right?
I love you. Good night, son.
Good night.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
You should check the bathroom.
What?
Check the bathroom.
If you think that's romantic, I got news for you. It's not.
Just go to the bathroom.
All right. I'll do it. What's this?
Open it. When life seems to dictate every monotonous routine that it makes up,
I think it's important to have a routine that you choose. I figured I'd attach myself to your routine and make me the first thing on your mind of every morning. Open it. Look underneath it.
Okay.
It's got a lifetime warranty. A man needs something sure in his life. A compass of time, if you will. Let me be that compass. Well?
Do you respect any tradition?
Nope.
Oh, I fucking love you. Come here.
Figured you'd be down here.
Oh, yeah. Hey. I better get cleaned up a bit.
I have the urn.
Okay. Well, let's get started. I thought we'd both share a memory.
Okay. I remember when I was young, I'd have nightmares. I'd wake up in the middle of the night, so scared. You did what you did, you know. You want me to be a man, face my fears, get over it. So you send me back to my room when I try and sleep with you guys. But Mom would almost always come to my room once you fell asleep. She would hold me. She would tell me everything was all right. I knew my nightmares weren't real. I just couldn't shake the feeling until she held me. I'd lay in bed some nights as an adult, worried about the thousands of things I couldn't control. Some nights would be worse than others. On those nights, it was like she knew. I'd get a call or a text from her, just saying I love you. It was like she knew. I'd sleep like a baby. I could sleep like that out here. It's like she's out here with us, you know?
You know, the day before your mom passed, she shared something with me. Said she couldn't have been more proud of you. Said you're hurt, though. You weren't made for that world. Shouldn't have been more happy than the man you became. She said you got the best of both our souls, just without the garbage. She hated, though, how much you hurt yourself. But she couldn't have been more proud to call you her son. I mean, she loved you more than anything.
Damn it.
It's gonna be okay, buddy. It's gonna be okay.
Love you, Mom.
I love you, Tara.
what you're sacrificing out here.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. Been thinking. It seems a little bit unfair. You know, I've lived my life, you know.
I mean, this is living.
I know, but you're never going to find a wife out here. You know, I've all experienced all that. I've been in love. Shared my life with someone. We had you, and I got to experience that. If you never go back, you're never going to experience it.
Yeah, I know.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, I think about it from time to time, but I got you out here with me.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm not prepared to be there for you like that, in the ways that a wife would. That's a different kind of companionship.
Yeah, I know, but like I said, I'm all right. Plus, I wouldn't trade the time that we got to share out here for anything, Dad.
Need to tell you something, Ollie.
Okay.
I'm sick.
What's wrong?
I got about a year left to live.
How do you know that?
Well, before your mom passed, to the doctors, they said I had an operable brain tumor. Dr. Kimbrell said I had about 2 years to live.
I mean, have you gotten a second opinion, or?
Yeah, he sent my scans out to 3 other brain surgeons, and they all came back with the same conclusions. I wanted to tell you I did it. Those things happened with your mom. I just didn't hurt you.
I mean, you could have told me while we were running off reasons why we shouldn't move to the fucking woods, Dad.
I'm telling you, it wouldn't have changed anything. It wouldn't have given me any more time. There's no medicine they had to help me.
What the hell am I supposed to do out here without you?
Survive. You will survive.
Damn, Dad.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Oh. I'm sorry. Me too. Me too.
Thoreau said, I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and to see if I could not learn what it had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived. He said, I do not wish to live what was not life. Living is so dear. Nor did I wish to practice resignation, unless it was quite necessary. I wanted to live deep and suck out all the marrow of life, to live so sturdily and Spartan-like as to put to rout all that was not life, to cut a broad swath and shave close, to drive life into a corner and reduce it to its lowest terms. And if it proved to be mean, why then to get the whole and genuine meanness of it. Or if it were sublime, to know it by experience, and be able to give a true account of it. We were feeling life. Never felt more alive in my life.
just to care. This is all that we can do.
What you got in the bag there, Dan?
Hey, how does frog leg sound for lunch? Oh,
Different. So excellent.
I was shaving, and I saw 3 of them sitting on a rock in the sun. Luckily, I had this bag with me, and well, it was as easy as taking food from a buffet.
Let's see what we got. Nice.
Thanks, Froggy. Oh.
Do you feel bad at all?
Stop looking into his eyes. You know, a lion doesn't make friends with a gazelle before having it for dinner. You know, and if you look into its soul, you will feel bad. You know, I have respect for the frog and admiration and appreciation. It's feeding us. Nothing will go to waste. We'll eat the meat and we'll save the organs for bait. Hand me that pan. You gonna take care of that one, or am I gonna really find out if you're gonna turn into a prince or not?
Ah, fuck, Dad. I've stared into his eyes too long. I feel like he knows my soul.
Well, he doesn't. I'd love to live off of fruits and vegetables, but not to go on Mufasa on you. We are part of the circle of life, and you got to fall in line.
Well, you know me. I've never been real comfortable in that superior position.
Yeah. So, you think you're superior, or you're not? There are animals out here that would eat you for lunch in a heartbeat and not feel a moment's worth of remorse for that.
I know.
Panthers, bears, wolves, you name it. You've got to fall in line.
You're right.
You know, we've been living off of animals left and right out here. What's the problem with the frogs?
You know, I don't know. Since you told me about your time coming, I don't know, Dad. I've been thinking a lot about the frailty of life and shit. You know, how sad I feel for you and the loss that I will feel. I don't know. And then I start thinking about the little creatures and how the frailty of their life is even more severe. You know, what a fucked up and shitty existence that must be, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know it's stupid and it's life, it is what it is, but...
It's not stupid. It's compassion. You may have a little much of that, but compassion isn't stupid. You know, we got plenty. We could throw some Pantenes in pot, and we could put some fireweed in there, and I think that'd be plenty. You can take the third frog back if you want to make you feel any better.
You know, I think that'll sit right with me. I think I'm gonna do that. Thanks, Dad.
I love you.
I love you too. I'll be back.
Okay.
Damn. Hey, these frog legs are tearing me up.
Oh.
Shit.
I think you just said that.
They were good, though.
Oh, yeah, they were.
Hey, are we still on for tonight, right?
You bet. You said you found the perfect spot. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Long as the clouds stay away, man, we should have a good night.
I think we will. You need to wrap that up, though.
I'm just about done.
Good.
I hope you're ready tonight, Daddy. Hey, check this full moon out I got back here.
You know, I think I'll pass on that. And that's your perfect spot. The full moon and you. You're right. It is nice.
It's amazing how vast it is.
Oh, it definitely is.
And just to think, just tiny fragments of fragments, the whole picture.
Yeah, that picture is a fragment of a bigger picture. And it goes on and on and on.
Are you afraid of dying?
Well, it's unsettling at times. You know, the not knowing. But when I was younger, the thought of death, well, it was unthinkable. So as you begin approaching that, well, something happens, and you have to come to terms with your mortality. And until you reach that point, you just don't understand it. And there is a bitter acceptance. You know, it's peaceful at times and terrifying at others.
Yeah.
There is a sadness, you know. The leaving you, the big goodbye. The unknown, it's unsettling. And I know my body, and I know my life. And, even though I have pain, I know my life. And so giving up that familiarity for something else, well, that's a mystery. I don't know. That's hard to prepare for.
And hopefully that ability to adapt carries over, you know.
If we do, there's nothing to worry about. And if there's nothing to worry about.
I never thought I could imagine life without Mom. And it's hard. But you find ways to adapt, you know, or at least ways to cope. You know, most times I don't even feel like she's gone.
Yeah.
It's like she's all around here with us. A memory will come to me and I will long for her in the way that I remember.
Mm-hmm.
But most times I'm satisfied with how I feel her now. You know, it's not intended to make you feel bad or anything. You just definitely made it easier having you out here. The time we spent together. I'm really gonna miss you, Dad. You know, I never got a chance to tell Mom that. And I know it should go without saying, but I don't want there to be any doubt that she may not have known. I'm gonna miss you.
I love you, Ollie.
I love you too, Dad. 1 year in the woods, 1 year with my father, one unforgettable year. He started showing severe symptoms about a week ago. The other morning, he woke in a frenzy, thinking he was late for work. Dad, listen. I'm gonna go get some water, okay?
Okay. Sorry, I haven't been much help lately.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just lay here and rest. Listen, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back, okay? Lay here and rest. Pretty cool, right? It's not much, but I think it's perfect.
Are you sure you're ready to do this?
To be on my own? Absolutely. I mean, no offense, nothing against you and Dad, but I'm ready.
You're not. Nobody is. Everybody's just pretending. We're terrified. Now you have to deal with the monsters. I guess it's great that you're out on your own. I just want you to know it's not the fairy tale it's chalked up to be.
Why do you always have to be such a downer? I get it, okay? Life sucks. But that didn't stop you and Dad from getting out on your own.
I'm proud of you. I'm sorry. I just worry. I wish I could always be there to protect you from the bullshit.
Well, you can't. You shouldn't have to.
I know. You're smart enough to do this. I shouldn't worry about you. But I'm going to until the day I die.
You believe what I just saw? A fucking panther. More than 200 yards from here. I did exactly what you're not supposed to do. I fucking ran. Dad? Dad? Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, let's go catch some bugs. I got some water ready for boil. Bring some to drink. I think it'll make you feel better. What do you think?
What?
I got some water ready for boil. Let's get up for a little bit. I think it'll make you feel better, okay?
Okay.
Come on.
I got it.
All right. Okay. Good now?
Is there water?
Yeah, Dad. Yeah. I'll have it ready in just a minute. Yeah. I used it to boil some willow leaves.
Huh?
The water. I used it to boil some willow leaves. And boiling it should help like aspirin.
Oh.
Thinking maybe want to go fishing or something might help to get up a bit.
I'd like to. I'm tired.
Just might help to move around.
Really, really tired. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. Okay.
Comfort me in your shelter. Lead me from the streets. My path is covered in leaves. Footsteps, bones, and disease. Teach me to weather the storms. Guide me like a father to his son. Hunger, feed me the truth. I'm a predator, caged and confused. Unchain me from a world that's lost its way. Bravery, I just down on my face. Damn me, these words taste like blood. Letters to leaves, set me free. From this love.
Dad, are you okay? I'm gonna get it.
Dad, it's okay. I can get some more.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I love you, Tara. Go get some water, okay? Be right back, okay? Be right back.
Hey, Mom! Hey, Mom! I blew off work. Going to go have lunch downtown. Watch the rats run around the maze. Mom? 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 Mom!
Dad?
Most men lead lives of quiet, desperation, and go to the grave with the song still in them. I'm thankful that your song is not with you. I'm thankful that you left it out here, that I can live in it. The harmony of you and Mom is alive out here. And parts of you is still alive out here. And for the parts that have to move on, happy adapting. I love you, Dad. I love you so much. There's no way around it. How could you expect to really get to know yourself if you've never spent quality time alone with yourself? Back in the world, even when I was alone, I wasn't alone, terrified of what a moment's silence might offer me. I'd bury my attention into my phone to let the world of strangers scream away the quiet. I didn't need to know any of it. This is all I need to know. Something I can wrap my head around. Something I can conquer.
Left, right, march to the beat of the monotonous humdrum. Get it out of your system.
It gets lonely sometimes, sure. But I don't believe in loneliness. Loneliness is just a lack of imagination expressing itself. Besides, here or there, you are all you have. So you better be okay with you.
System before you grow cold and numb. Left, right, march to the beat.
I worry that I've left nothing of worth behind. Sometimes I feel guilty that I ducked and ran, instead of trying to make something, anything, better for those who would have come after me. Sometimes I wonder if that's the only eternity that exists. How long will you be remembered? Sometimes the thought of not being remembered is too saddening to consider. And that is what worries me the most about not being part of a community. It's selfish.
Get it out of your system before you grow cold and numb. Left, right, march to the beat of the monotonous humdrum. Get it out of your system.
In my heart, I know it's just vanity posing as something sincere. The grass is never greener on the other side. There is no other side. There is one big stage, and you. I preach to the stones.
The need to feel community. The need to have routine and familiarity. The need for purpose. What troubles me most is that I cannot trust my most instinctive compulsions. And I can't trust them because I don't know if they're originating from my own unadulterated core of being or if they're put there by some societal conditioning. Do you hear what I'm saying? You can't even trust the voice inside your head. Even he could be in someone else's pocket without you knowing. So who do you trust? Where do you go? This is unfair. Bugs are squashed with no regard. Oceans swallow fathers by the dozens. Random acts of man-made violence randomly occur without prejudice. And babies die before their even first breath. So where do you get off thinking that life suddenly is concerned with being fair? Now, whether you get your fairy tale from Walt Disney or King James, the truth is this. You are a random community of organisms that unfortunately misfired, cruelly giving us the ability to put patterns where there are no patterns, and the ability to put purpose where there is no purpose. And because survival instinct is prevalent in all nature, of course, we would apply that false sense of purpose to ourselves. When in reality, it's pretending. we're all just pretending. And without prejudice, like every other community of organisms, we will expire and be recycled, honestly believing that the world suffered a loss. There is no loss. Balance is immediately restored. So where do we go? What do we do? Here we are. Yet, outside of time, we're already gone.
So you're moving out this weekend, right?
Don't remind me.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben's coming over with his truck to help me move.
I'm surprised he's not moving in with you.
Oh, he wanted to, but I don't know. I just want to try living on my own for a while, you know?
Yeah. But do me a favor, son. Your mom and I, we love you. We're gonna miss you. This bandana means a lot to me. It's brought me some good fortune in life, and I'd like you to take it if you don't mind. I think it might help you along the way.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad. That's awesome, man.
You
Thank
bet.
you. There you go.
Thanks.
I worry about you, Ollie.
I know you do, Mom. I know.
No, I don't worry about you. I worry about you out there. I admire the man you've become, but it's a catch-22, honey. In a soulless society, you cannot succeed and keep your soul. And I want you to succeed, but I want you to keep your soul more.
What exactly is his soul?
You're such an ass. You know your soul. You know you. Your pure principles, your innocent intentions, your uncapitalized, untampered with self.
You know, Dad, your soul.
Mm-hmm.
And don't worry, Mom. I promise. I won't succeed. Sometimes when I start to feel restless or defeated, I remind myself, one day, anything can happen in one day. The sun never really goes down or comes up though. So really, what is a day? If the sun never really sets, when does the day really end? I think I'll just have crickets today. Life. A series of causes and effects, actions and reactions. Sometimes I like to toss a kink in the system. Throw off reality for a moment. If you run like something is chasing you, your adrenaline gets mixed up. For the purpose of survival, it quickly assumes that it missed something and presumes a cause to the witnessed effect. And then you get that heart skip, when for a moment, you feel like something is chasing you. The fear is real, but not real at the same time. Perception is funny. If you just stop and look around, you'd see there's nothing to be afraid of at all. You may not always react accordingly, but life is going to happen either way, until it decides not to happen to you anymore. The good and the bad. It's not a gift. It's not a curse. It just is. That's a fucking panther. I don't know about what comes after death. There's no way to know.
Well, hello.
I'm still not certain what comes after birth. Perception is a funny thing.
Hey, honey. Everything's all right. Everything's all right.
People like stories. They like to get close to their characters. They like to apply the situation to their own. They hate to see the story end. But the story never ends. and you were just a sentence in one of many paragraphs. And sometimes it's easy to get lost in the details, good and bad. But either way, everything really will be all right.
Wait for me, she said, I do believe. Before I ever sleep, that's when you'll see me. I walk slow in the middle of the road with my two hands. I shield the sun. My father said, son, don't belong to anyone, 'cause you are your own. And on my way to that cold grave, I found my sleep beneath the leaves. And the lines run in a father's form. I'm not scared to go into your heart. Lay down your head. Let the stars